online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
You used to. Yeah. It's different. It's different.
You used to call me
on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone.
Keep it up, Khaliel. Yeah.
Late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blinks.
Yes.
That can only mean one thing.
Yes.
I know when that hotline blinks.
What the fuck?
That can only mean one thing.
I don't know. Little karaoke
Ever since I left the city.
Khaliel, bringing it down. Just, oh my God, that was great. In honor of Demi Lovato for tonight's episode.
Demi Lovato's fave song right now.
Right.
Her
She
fave
said
song.
she would cover it, so Khaliel did.
Indeed.
So because Demi's not here, Khaliel.
Yeah, I sub in for her from time to time.
It's good.
It was good. It was so good.
Thank you.
It was so good. Welcome, everyone, tuning in now to Khaliel just taking over. Drake who? This guy is what it's about. You are watching the Girl Code Live After Show right here on AFTERBUZZ TV. We are all here.
Yes.
Yes.
We are all here.
The full
Oh yeah,
house.
you weren't here last week. Hot
She
damn.
was.
Were you here?
I wasn't here 2 weeks ago.
Sometimes we're not here, but we are all here tonight.
Were we all here last week though?
We were.
Where am I?
I know.
What are we doing today?
Do you even know who she is?
Who are
Do you
we?
even go here?
All right, excellent. Well, okay,
Do
sadly,
you
I
even go
screw
here?
everything up next week for us. All right.
Who are you?
Yeah, Allison's gonna leave us next
Sorry,
week,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
but she's going somewhere way cool.
Yeah. And not taking
I'll
us
let you
with
know.
her.
Okay, it may not be cool.
I'll send you selfies.
Well, in the meantime, let's get
That's
to
Blake.
know who's here. That's right. I'm your host, Blake V. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Blake V Media.
And I'm Alison Dean, and you can find me everywhere at the Alison Dean.
I'm Khaliel Abooboo, and when I'm not performing live on stage,
Killing it.
covering Hotline Bling. Oh, look, they're running encore. You know, you gotta leave them while they're clapping. You always leave while they're still clapping.
Leave 'em one
You
more.
can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
Hey guys, Lauren Salaun here, and you can find me Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere at Lauren Salaun.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, and be sure to give us likes and thumbs up and all of that wonderful stuff that we like wherever you
I
are
thought she was
listening
doing
to
that.
us, watching us. I'm like
Dancing along, dancing.
Shimmying along with us.
all the moves, putting out the fire.
Yeah.
What are the other
Star
moves?
Wars. The Star
Star
Wars one.
Wars?
That was the best one, in my opinion. Somebody really put a lot of thought into
What
it.
about
Good
Drake
old
at a
Drake.
rave? Like you're doing the right
They're
motion
just
for
all
that.
so good.
They're all very good.
I want to learn the dance, like with
Khaliel
Beyonce.
can teach
With
you.
Beyonce music
I don't know
videos,
the dance.
that's the next one on my list. Like
The Drake, the Hotline
The
Bling.
Drake
Drake's
one.
moves.
Yeah. Well, it's clearly our favorite right now. It was also Demi Lovato's favorite, who was the guest on tonight's episode. We started out with the ladies in their Halloween costumes, which,
Yes.
funnily enough, were brand new emojis.
I appreciated
Who
that.
updated to the new emoji
Only Lori.
situation?
I'm so excited about it. I can't stop using them, and I love it.
I
And
asked
for us,
Lauren-
it's only question marks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
shows up as little question marks for people who have not updated their phone. And mind you, all you have to do if you have an iPhone is just do the system update. That's it.
Okay.
So I guess I'm the only one at the table with an Android.
Samsung.
That's okay.
Yeah, earlier I asked Lauren, I'm like, why?
Oh,
I was getting cheers earlier.
It's
See,
okay.
that's why you get
The tide changes.
I know.
You make it up
They
with
love you,
Hotline
then
Bling.
They hate
It's okay.
you again.
I know.
Yeah, I asked Lauren earlier, why is there such a big deal with the question mark with a box around it? Like, why is everyone
Oh, boy.
tweeting it and talking about it? Why is that so popular? I don't get it.
Ooh,
She's
I hate
like,
to break it to you.
because your
system is not
lame
updated.
and yeah.
Yeah, but guys, unicorn emoji, crab, burrito, taco,
Buff
there's
guy,
a squirrel,
bodybuilder.
like there's just so many.
But the poop was already there.
The poop was there.
Okay.
Yeah, the poop is
Just checking.
Poop isn't
staple.
new.
The poop has always
Emoji.
been
And we've got middle
from the
fingers now.
beginning.
Yes, lots of different hand
got middle
options
fingers?
too.
There's a middle finger,
fingers.
and there's
the Spock hand.
That's going to be a popular
There's
one,
a
the middle
rocker
finger.
hand.
the rocker hand is long
There's
overdue in my
this,
opinion.
whatever this
So
means.
long overdue.
Long overdue.
Do you know how many times I've
Wu-Tang.
done backslash
Wu-Tang.
M//
Yes.
for the metal hands?
Wait a minute. Are there jazz hands?
So many
'Cause that's
times.
what I need.
There's this.
That doesn't count.
That's like
that doesn't
Napoleon
count.
Dynamite.
That's like butterflies.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
It's like this.
Wu-Tang. Yeah, I want like literally like I want the little motion around the
Like,
hands to make it seem like they're moving. Yeah, I need the Fosse jazz.
Well, there
hands.
is a wave hand. You
that's
do
not
two of them.
two. No, I don't know.
No, but aren't they like the same way?
Yeah.
So it'd be
Yeah.
like meh, meh.
Jazz hands.
Just one way.
Yeah, but those new emojis, get after it.
Oh,
Us-
yes.
Get after it.
Yes, the
Well,
jazz hands, Marissa.
Okay,
Us
we've got some jazz hands.
Android
Oh.
users are just going to wait for this conversation to end.
Sorry.
Okay, apologies.
And that time is now.
But they were wearing
It is
very
not now.
festive outfits, weren't they? They were wearing
Yes,
festive
I would
outfits.
love
They
to
were.
dress up as an emoji for Halloween.
It's a good idea. It's a very good idea. My
Unicorn.
favorite, beyond the ladies though, was the Lucky Chops outfits.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
They were like
looked
80s rock hair
awesome.
metal awesomeness.
Oh, okay.
They were
Yeah,
good. It was
All right.
good.
I was a fan of the unicorn. What can I say?
I was a fan of the Trap Queen, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
hate
was
to
Trap
go with
Queen.
the
I
guess,
love
but-
clever.
Very-
That was
Yeah, I felt
clever.
like that was very clever.
That was clever.
Very clever. Yes, I know. Like, and talking about another popular song, like, it's like the best song of the summer, Trap Queen.
I actually really hate that song.
I really don't like.
I hate that song.
Really? Why? Why?
The voice kills me.
Yes,
'Cause
he's not a singer.
It hurts me.
He's not a singer.
Oh my
Like,
god,
I hate
he
that
is
song.
a singer.
No.
No, he's
Oh my
not.
god. Oh my god. The first thing
We're
that
gonna
I
get haters.
Oh my God.
based
I'm
on this
fine.
conversation.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, the
Come
first
for me.
can't. It
thing
hurts
What
that
is
I-
happening?
The first thing that I noticed about him was like, oh, his voice.
I no.
Don't make fun of his eye, Khaliel.
You said the first thing you noticed.
Don't do Fetty like that.
I'm petty.
He is a singer,
right now.
and I love that. Oh my god, that jam!
I'm
that
petty
jam
wop.
is like.
I hate that song.
No, it's like
Love
a
that song.
crying cat baby child.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love it! Do it again, Khaliel.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like in the moment. I liked it.
Can we use that as a soundbite from now on? Marissa, did you record that and like put that on like the tracks
When
that we
stuff
did?
happens,
get on
just play.
Yeah, well,
play Khalil doing that.
Add it to the list.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I like Fetty. I like Trap Queen. I like Demi's costume.
Okay.
It was
I
wonderful.
love the costume. I did
Wonderful.
like
It was
Yeah.
super cute. Yes. Very good.
Check.
Check.
Good
Very
job, Demi.
good. It was like a doctor would say that or something very
Check.
good. And yes. So we were discussing this earlier too, that the format for the show is really kind of changing from week to week. We see new segments and new things. We've dropped Lady Business. We've dropped.
Sadly.
About
I know that was
I
sort
love
of
the
like.
lady business.
We didn't read any tweets, really.
All
No.
about the lady business.
No
Well, it's because
Skypes?
Demi was here. That's why.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
kind of a
Yeah,
big
but last
deal.
week what was happening? They were in the bathroom for that rapper guy.
Yeah, MGK.
Random Machine Gun Kelly.
That
showed
random
Oh.
guy. Oh.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. I mean, he's cool, but I think it was
In the
so
bathroom.
random.
It was
that he
random with the
suddenly
show
showed up.
because he just,
wasn't
like-
on the show,
And it was a
Yeah.
beefy
Right.
component of the show. It
Yeah.
was like,
It
wow,
was.
is this
I
taking
don't
minutes?
enjoy the bathroom.
No,
No.
and that's the thing
It's
is
weird.
they brought it back now this week, and this time it was like a Q&A between Carly and
Demi.
and it was like a little strange. We were like,
I agree.
I get
Right.
like, you know, when you're like in high school and stuff and you're in the bathrooms and you're chit chatting with your girlfriends. So maybe
I didn't
that's
do
the
that.
thing,
I didn't
but-
Did you do
Yeah.
that in
I
between
didn't do that at
stalls
all.
like that?
Yeah, I think so.
It was actually embarrassing.
I
to
waited
get
when
caught
we were
on the
out of the
stall.
stall.
Well, what if you're a guy? Because
Yeah.
you only go into the stalls to 2.
Yeah.
Word.
True.
I used the boys' bathroom this weekend at Magic Mountain to avoid the lines.
Oh, good. I do that sometimes too.
Did you
I
really?
felt really, yeah, I was like, I'm just, because it was so
It's a-
busy and
it's
the
an
lines were so
express.
long, and I was like, I hope there's nobody at the urinal, and I just went right for it.
I commend you.
urinal.
No, I didn't go in the urinal. I
Oh.
said I hope there's no one in the
I was
urinal
about to
because
give
I would
you a
feel
high five.
bad.
Looking at
to
their-
walk
got it,
right
got it,
in
got
there
it,
with
got
it.
the
Looking at
guy.
their wee-wee.
Yeah, being like, sup. And then
I was about
used
to
a
be
stall.
I was about to be super impressed.
No, I
'Cause
used
was
a
like,
stall,
I
but
was
then I
too.
rushed out real quick
you
because the
do
guy
that?
was like getting ready at the urinal. And I'm like, no.
What was the occasion at Magic Mountain?
Rides and Halloween?
Rides and Halloween.
Fright Fest.
Yeah.
How was it? I thought you were going to Universal.
I did that too.
Oh,
I
girl!
love Halloween. I do all the Halloween things.
Winning over here.
How did I not know this about you? That you were so thoroughly
I might do the
Halloween.
Because she's
Halloween
been
hayride
posting
this
Halloween
week. I'm like
stuff
the
all month.
Like all the Halloween.
She's going to the hayride, Blake.
I think
Are
so.
you going to the
maybe.
hayride?
Potentially.
I'm not, but I want to.
Potentially. I'm
Oh my
not
god,
sure.
this has turned into like a whole Halloween adventure.
An extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Yes.
Moving on. We didn't like the bathroom scene.
Yeah.
P.S.
Not big fans of it. But
Marissa, checkmate.
That would be an X, right?
X didn't like it. Not very good.
X on bathroom.
In honor of Halloween, we had some unfortunate dating stories bestowed
Horror
upon
dating
us.
stories.
Yes.
Dating horror stories.
Exactly.
Yeah, so really the only story I think that we heard of was this one girl who met a guy. He was British. She dated him. She dated him for a month.
Wow.
They had sex, and then he was nowhere to be found
Peaced
ever
out.
again, and he wasn't even British.
Khaliel.
Hats off to you, my man.
I know. Fake
is how
the
it's
British
done.
accent for a whole month.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Exactly. That's how it's done. Good
That's
job.
quite a-
You
yeah.
deserved it at that point.
Was he an actor?
Quite a
Maybe
feat.
he just
Okay,
knows
but-
how to do one.
But I feel like a month is a really long time.
Okay, to stay
put
in character. I mean, let's
Well, he
clap
wasn't with
it
her
up.
every day for a month.
Right. We don't know how much time they spent
Yes.
together.
But I mean, you still have to have your script, your lines.
And how much
your-
talking were they really doing when they were together?
knows?
Just saying hashtag.
Well, it had to have been a lot because
That
it took a
would be
month to have sex.
Oh.
And maybe she
They
should
could've been
just look
making
at
out, though,
herself
the whole
if she
time.
Or they
could
just
fall for
didn't see
something
each
like
other.
that.
Make out?
You've got
Sesh.
maybe she should look at herself if you could fall for something like that quickly.
Oh.
Sorry.
Snap.
Oh, girl.
Okay.
Snappity snapperton.
There we have it.
It's all right. She's got plenty of ammunition she could use on me, I'm sure. So I embarrass
Yeah,
myself all the
especially with
time.
that.
Oh, snap.
Snap. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Snap.
Snap.
Oh, we got new
I
ones.
love that one. I feel like it's like a whole new Apple reset in the studio
know.
here. Like,
It's not just on Lauren's phone.
no,
it's in the studio
in
too.
the studio.
Yes. So this guy who hit it and quit it.
Hit it
Yeah.
and
Tooted
quit it.
and
Tooted and
booted.
booted.
Tooted.
And
I don't know how I
Do you
feel
guys
about
not know that
one.
song?
Yes, we know. I know that song.
Allison doesn't know the
I don't
song.
think
Maybe
I
I'll
do.
speak for
We got-
myself.
What is the song? Sing it, Khaliel.
Khalil is like our maestro.
I'm gonna carry.
Do
I'm
it.
a
Do
juice
it.
bar right now.
Yeah.
So tooted and booted.
I met her at the
Tooted and
club.
booted. Yeah.
Oh, I know
Say
that
what's
song.
up.
It seems like he farted though.
Yeah.
Like,
Took her to the
I was
crib.
took it to the
Farted and
crib.
peaced out.
Hey, you know I.
Yeah. You know this one.
wait a minute.
You know this one.
I know
this
this
song,
okay,
but I didn't. So
I didn't know
toot
that it
like
was
a horn, like
sexual.
honk the horn.
Like tooted and
Honk that
booted.
horn and then boot out
And
of there.
then booted.
And boot it out of there. Look at those kicks.
Oh, I was
Well,
just
then
trying
how
to
is that
stretch.
like hit it and quit it?
Because it's toot it and then boot it.
Yeah.
Or we could use it for farting and then leaving the seat.
That's what it sounds like to me. I farted and I left the room. That's what it sounds like.
Crop dusting.
I remember when that song was a crop duster. I remember when Tune It and Boot It was super popular on the radio, and I remember that the track was like super catchy, and I liked it, and I was like, I do not like what this guy is saying.
But I feel the song.
Yeah, and so I'd be like in my car driving, and like my windows would be down, and it'd be on, and I'd be like, yeah, and then I'd be like, but no, in my head, I'm like, I don't want to promote
Yeah.
this, but I can't help it.
So really
There's
quickly,
so much conflict.
my ex, her roommate,
love the
went
ex
over
stories.
went over a guy's house. I said that backwards. Went over a guy's house, slept with them,
Tooted and booted?
and then as she was getting up,
Played that song?
getting dressed to go home, his roommate played the song.
Jerks. She put herself in that situation.
Hey.
So.
Hey.
What can you do? Well,
Ouch.
That-
yeah.
Whatever. Guess you just dance your way out.
Look at that walk of shame.
I like it. Dance of shame.
Dude, the dance of shame.
That definitely sounds like a good dating horror story.
Yeah. So like more on the boot it side of things.
You like did a movement with that.
On the booted side of things, they were also talking about being ghosted.
Oh yeah.
So you're dating.
I was like, I do that a lot.
Yeah. So you're dating someone, and then all of a sudden they disappear.
Poof.
Or
be
vice
gone.
versa.
yeah.
You're just like, "Mer, no more on this." And that's the sound you make too. Mer.
It's another soundbite.
We're doing so good
Really
tonight.
on fire.
What is going to happen
fire.
when the show is over? I just want to know.
We're gonna have girl code at your apartment.
Every Monday.
Right.
Yes. So, what is everyone's experiences with ghosting? Have you ever ghosted or been ghosted?
I've been ghosted.
You've been ghosted.
I can't think of anything specific.
Yeah, I feel like I have
but
too.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been ghosted.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think I've done like a mutual ghosting where you're like, I'm not really feeling it. So you kind of like
Yeah.
back off and then they similarly back off and there's no real like conclusion or talk,
I
but you're
believe-
not
There you go.
really, you're just like,
Been there.
I'm kind of over it. And I guess they're kind of over it too. So
Yeah. I don't think that's ghosting though. I think ghosting is
fizzling,
when
I
one
guess.
I think ghosting is when one party is like definitely affected in a way.
I've never,
True.
You know, upset or
True.
irritated or
Good,
something,
good.
or like wants more, and then the person's just gone.
I never, I'm not afraid of confrontation and
Nor am I.
especially like in the dating capacity show, just be like, I'm not,
Now,
not
see,
into it.
Right.
I'm actually on the opposite end of that because then I'm like flattered if somebody likes me, even if I don't like them, and I feel bad just being like, yeah, but I don't really like you. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah. So you ghost
I
them.
won't lead them on, but it's like I don't know what to tell you because
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
say-
gonna
you
make
say,
this happen.
Yeah.
But I'm
Khaliel,
very
I'm gonna tell
happy
you.
that you like me.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
This is what you do. You say, you're so nice, and I really appreciate that you like me so much, but unfortunately, it's just not going to work out.
But that's hard to say sometimes.
really hard to say.
Because you start with a compliment. I appreciate you.
But that
thank
sounds
you,
like-
and peace out.
That sounds like a
That way, it's
rejection
like
letter you get from a job. Like,
go find your real mate.
through
It is
further
not me. No, don't waste any more time.
Yeah.
through
for it.
further assessment.
Yeah,
you
no,
realize
Alison,
front
you
because
would
then
not-
that person's gonna think
That's
there's
true.
a chance or something, or,
Or
you're
that
playing
there's
hard to
something
get.
wrong with them or whatever. Just there's nothing wrong with
gotta
you.
Be
Just
straight up.
our
Toot it and boot
pheromones
it.
are not aligned. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. Okay, whatever.
That's a good reason.
Our pheromones not, and it's not happening.
It's not meshing. This is not blending.
No.
Khaliel, I'm kind of on your page.
Yeah.
I think I might have ghosted a few.
Good for
Along
you,
the
Blake.
way.
Good for you, Blake.
I've only
yeah.
ghosted like after you make it clear that it's
Done.
You're done with it.
Then you're like, I'm not
like
responding.
With Demi
no
was talking about the person that like Skyped her.
Skyped.
I dated this guy who I ended up breaking up with, and it was like handled very immaturely on his part. I was like, sorry, not really feeling it, and like it got very like hostile via text, very hostile and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, if you're that upset about it, like you can delete my number, like don't need to talk to me anymore. But then they keep texting you like for an hour, and I'm like, no, really, like if you really aren't that into me, like just like stop texting me.
There's
It's
only so
cool.
many ways you can say it's fine.
Yeah, you're like, it's cool, and clearly you are upset over this by all the texting, and then I just had to be like, okay, well, I just don't respond ever again.
Ever, never.
Yeah.
So I guess that's not
I've
really
had-
ghosting.
Marissa, Marissa, have you been ghosted?
No,
Have you ghosted?
I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
But-
There you go,
Says-
girl.
I will not go
I'm
into
the
that.
player. I don't get played.
That's right.
That's right. She says that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had people be like not interested like romantically or whatever, but then I'm never the one to be like, oh, well then how dare you? Like I will totally be friends with whoever afterwards, but then it's not really ghosting because the conversation continued, so it was fine.
Right.
But I think I've ghosted friends too.
Oh, I have. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Just like something happened or I've decided like, no.
peace.
And then I just
Peace
don't.
out.
Yeah. The ghosting.
Yep.
I guess it's good though that we don't really have any traumatizing ghosting stories.
No,
Demi's was pretty intense. She was talking about this guy she wasn't even dating, and then he was like basically stalking her.
And I
They
felt like
decided-
it was a celebrity.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
for sure
She's
it
like,
was.
you guys
by
would
how
be
she was-
surprised
yes.
if you knew who it was. I'm like,
Do tell. Do tell.
who it
Do tell.
was.
If only we knew. I would love to know.
It was like Justin Bieber or something, right? No, I
Let's
don't know.
think
I
it
don't
is.
know. I don't know.
who has she dated? One of the Jonases.
I thought she dated Nick.
I thought it was Joe.
I don't know.
Someone help us and let us know. Because that's what when she said she was going on tour with Nick, I thought, oh, well, they dated long ago. Is that going to be strange? But maybe they didn't even date. I don't know. Okay.
I think they were always friends, but people were trying to make it out like they were dating, and she's like, no.
Or maybe Miley dated Nick.
But everyone
Someone
has dated
dated
a
Nick.
Jonas brother.
Oh my God, just threw my pen. Someone dated Nick.
That's how passionate you are about that, Blake.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Don't you worry. My favorite part of tonight's episode overall was Awkwafina's little rap intro that she does on some episodes.
I'm waiting for the mixtape.
It is she's like so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my favorite part.
And she was a taco.
She was a taco.
I liked it. See, I think that's when you,
Let's
because they were
talk
talking about like the
Let's talk about
slutty or way too revealing girl costumes for Halloween. Which
Yes.
Halloween is often an excuse for girls to wear like as
be a
little
slut.
as
To
wear
possible.
nothing, yeah.
Which, you know, I'm all for like show off your body, girl, work it. But
Same here.
sometimes it's kind of a dumb costume because it's not a costume.
Well, it's
just
lame.
underwear.
Yeah, it's
you know?
lame.
But I think like when you cross over to the point where
no
you
problem with that.
wear like
not.
just straight up dumb or really unflattering costumes, you're like
No.
that like means you're like a grown up.
Yeah.
That's
That
how
means
I
your
feel
time has
about it.
passed. So speaking of these, it's very tricky to find a proper, appropriate costume that perhaps blends a little bit of sexy, but a little more thought.
That's when you turn it into an SAT test. And you can just wear like a
yeah.
freaking leotard underneath.
Let's talk about some of these costumes real quick because we
Side
had
view.
we had a little like smart girl Halloween costume fashion show. That's what I call it. That's what I would call it.
That sounds. I love that title.
Okay, good. So we saw some like really interesting ones.
Hashtag stay confident.
Yes.
And what did you say?
Yeah, that was it.
Stay confident.
Stay confident.
And like
I thought they could have done so much
Demi
better.
was so like loving and considerate and lovely to the girls, and like even though their costume was atrocious, she would be
Yeah.
like, "But you're beautiful. You're beautiful,"
Right.
which I thought was very sweet.
The
Wait,
clothes do not make the man.
Were those people
Truly.
from the audience or what were they?
No, I think they're just like models.
Models.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we saw a sexy microscope,
So
which
weird.
didn't really look like a microscope.
Yes, it did.
I didn't.
Ish.
Okay.
No,
it did
did
ish.
not.
Okay.
Yes.
It
It had the
looked
thingy
like
that you look
tubes.
down, and then the
She had
thing
the
you put the
plate.
slide on. Yeah, it
It
did.
looked like
but it was
tubes
weird.
on her nipples and a tube on her
That was like
head.
adjusting the focus.
Yeah, and then she like she displayed it. It was like.
Yeah, she was like, here, this is what you do.
They basically just took like nerdy or smart objects
Yes.
and created
Yeah.
them
and
into
put it
costumes.
on
They
a
weren't-
person.
Yeah,
They weren't
truly.
smart costumes. I wish they had done clever or witty
know.
costumes.
Yeah. I
did
like
too.
Demi's was smart.
Exactly.
Hers was
That was
okay.
Hers was very witty. Yes,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was.
I like that.
Yes. And we also saw a sexy brain. We saw a sexy SAT score. We saw a sexy MacGyver, but I thought it was funny because, like, I don't think kids know who MacGyver is.
Right, so they called
were
it a
just,
sexy...
so they were like, a sexy bomb diffuser lady. So I thought that was funny.
That's unacceptable. They
and
didn't
then-
know MacGyver.
I know.
Yeah.
I
He's
know.
on Netflix.
Yeah. Like, I
Netflix
feel
and
like
chill.
I have never watched really a MacGyver episode, but I know who he is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel
Oh.
like even if you've never watched, you should know.
Yeah.
I've MacGyvered before.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot,
For sure.
girl.
Yeah.
MacGyver half
So-
my apartment.
Oh. There you go.
He's like, I am MacGyver.
Shabam.
So then they asked Demi which her favorite costume
Surprising.
was. And this was
Surprising.
funny because we all I think we picked out ours silently, and then Khaliel was like, I call SAT. And then I was like, in my head, I was like,
Not happening. Yeah.
She's not choosing that one. And then she chose that one.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was curious, why?
I don't. Maybe it was the legs.
Oh.
I don't
I
know.
like the white.
But yeah, and not only
uniform
that, it
look
felt
was
like the
cool.
only one that like made
That
sense.
stood out?
Or like made sense as a costume. Like I look at it like, oh, you're a sheet of paper. Okay, got it. Where like everything else
A
was
highly
like,
scored sheet of paper.
yeah, a highly
scored.
And then it was like spelled out for you. I really don't know what it was, but it was just something about it that was like that makes sense out of the four of these.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
There we
That's
have
very
it.
Interesting.
All right, everyone. Do we have costume ideas for Halloween? Do we know what we're going to be this year?
I'm gonna be Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
Excellent. And you can use your new emojis,
Oh yeah, I can.
your metal hand emojis.
Wait a minute. Are you going to a Halloween party?
Yeah.
And what's your husband going to be? Is it going to be... Is he
Slash.
Slash?
So good. So good.
That's funny.
good.
There we go.
Khaliel, do you have anything?
Not necessarily.
That's cool. It can come to you the day of.
I'm probably gonna wear a suit just because I never
Looking
get
sharp.
to wear a suit.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
If we can find somebody who wears a suit, then I'll just be that guy.
Okay. Okay.
James Bond.
I call that suave.
Suave.
And
Suave.
then I feel like if everybody else is looking hideous and like I've got a suit on,
Yes.
then
Yeah, you
I
know,
should
for
it
sure,
should be slim pickings for me that night. Like I should be like.
You mean it should be plenty
my
of
bad.
pickings for
That's-
you?
That's what I meant. I should be able to like shooting
Have
fish in
your
a
pick of the
barrel.
crowd.
Like exactly.
Oh.
'Cause-
Hit it and quit it.
That, yeah.
I got you.
Toot it and boot
Yeah.
it.
So that's my plan. We'll see if it works.
But don't play the song for her when she's leaving.
No.
No. If anything,
It's not a good
I'll-
move.
TBD for
I'll
me.
play-
I don't know.
Good Morning Sunshine. I don't know.
Oh, well, see, and that's
Far better.
This is why this is all happening to you.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Oh, great.
Alison, do you have anything?
Yeah, no, TBD. I don't know. Whatever.
TBD.
Whatever you tell me to be, Blake.
Oh, good. Good, excellent. I'm planning on being.
Blake had it figured out last year.
Yeah.
did.
She's all ready to go.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've already told you guys. Well, you
I don't
or
remember.
I think I said
I
this.
don't know.
I plan on being guitar guy from Mad Max.
Oh, yeah.
From the front of the.
Excellent.
That's sick.
From the front of the car.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I'll post some pictures. It'll be
Yes,
cool.
you will.
I love it.
I think that does it.
I think that
Yes.
wraps us
I think
up.
that wraps it up, guys. We have one more girl code. I think we have just one more episode next week.
I'm not
And then that's gonna be it.
so
We're gonna miss our girl Allie D.
But on the bright side, we're all reuniting together for the Satisfaction After Show on Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Hashtag Are You Satisfied? And you will be if you watch us.
You will be. When you get to missing us, tune in to Satisfaction.
It's still
Right here.
talking about sex really on many levels.
It is.
So.
So it's perfect. It's like a very easy
Yeah.
transition.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Right on in there.
Minus the innuendos. Did I say that right?
Minus the what?
I said that.
Minus
wrong.
a D.
Innuendos.
Innuendos.
Oh!
I said
Innuendos? And he like pointed at me. I'm like, is that a nickname I
And then
don't know
I
about?
well, that's why you say it with confidence. Innuendos.
On that note.
Excellent. Well, that's going to do it for us. I'm Blake V. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Blake V Media.
I'm Alison Dean. You can find me everywhere at the Alison Dean, and hopefully we'll see you all for Satisfaction.
I'm Khaliel Abooboo. You can find me at I don't know, the Barclays Center performing Hotline Bling.
I'm going to be there.
But if you can't make it, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
And I'm Lauren Salaun, and you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, everywhere at Lauren Salaun.
What?
That does it. We'll
Thanks,
see you
y'all.
guys next week for the Girl Code Live finale.
Call me on my cell phone.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.